everyone, and welcome back to another of my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to press that play button and watch the content that I create for you guys. I truly love sewing, and those of you who've been following me for a while know just how much I do enjoy sewing. A lot of times my sojo leaves like with everybody else, and I don't get to sew things, but lately that hasn't been the case. Because I did a whirlwind of sewing before I went on vacation, and I'm still showing you pieces from that. And this piece that I'm going to show you today was one that I created before I went on vacation. But anyways, thank you guys again for stopping in. And before I ramble on a whole lot about nothing to do with the content for today, we're going to get started. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about a dress that I created before I went on vacation, like I mentioned. It is the Simplicity 8014, and it is this denim dress. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough about this dress. I had seen it all over Instagram, and I think Pattern Review. There were a few people that really made me want to make this dress. I've had the pattern for a very long time. And because of the fact that, I just wasn't wearing dresses, that has changed, of course. You all know that by now. But because I wasn't wearing dresses, it just sat in my stash. Well, I decided to pull it out. And I had this fabric that I had purchased from a fabric store. It's a local fabric store, not really close to me, but local in Florida. It's called the Sewing Studio, and it's in Orlando, Florida. I went there on a very nice fabric shopping trip with my lovely friend Melanie from It's Melanie Darling on Instagram. She is such a sweetheart. She took me to this is her favorite store. She took me there, and oh my God, I can understand why. It is worth another hour drive back over there just so I can go shopping, which I need to do that soon. But anyways, I bought this fabric when I was with her, and it's a lightweight denim, and it has a slight stretch to it, maybe about, I say 3 to 4% stretch denim, but it's a very lighter color denim blue. One that I'm not real keen on. It's nice, but I would prefer this particular dress in the darker denim as it was shown. I'll bring the pattern up again, as it was shown with the model. I made the version that the model is wearing, which I believe is View D. And the only things that I didn't do to it was I didn't include the sleeve. I made it sleeveless, and I did not make the belt. Well, I did make the belt, but I don't wear it because I found that I really enjoy this dress without the belt. It looked much better on me. And the belt, for me, when I put it on, it almost made me feel as though it showed how straight my figure is, because I am a rectangle. I don't have a whole lot of curves, but without the belt on, it looked better. So I don't wear the belt with it. So those were the two things that I didn't do. Everything else I did exactly as the pattern. With the exception, I added 2 additional buttons because, and let me show you this dress. Let me show you this dress while I talk about it. Here's the dress. And as you can tell, it is a lighter color blue. Let's pull it down so you can see it a little bit better there. It is a lighter color blue, which is nice. I like the coloring on me. It looks good, but I would really like to have this dress in that darker color blue that is shown here on the pattern. But anyways, the additional buttons that I talked to you about were, I added 2 buttons here on the pockets. Those were not on there. And I made the buttons the same style of button here, but they're a smaller size. And I did the same thing for the button on top here. It is the same matching button, but it's a smaller size. This pattern, the details on this pattern were amazing. I love that taper, the way they taper. And I don't know if you can tell very well here with my dress. but I love the way it tapers. It comes up And you can see it better on the pattern here, what I'm talking about. I like the way it's curved hemline. I love that with this dress. It also has the side seam pockets, which are pretty ample enough for my phone, which I love that. It also has gathering just in the middle back with the top stitching across the yoke. I love that. And as I mentioned, I did do a sleeveless, and I just did, there you can see that. I just did the bias binding on the sleeve. That's all I did. And I cut this out in my usual size 12, pattern size, and it fit me straight out of the envelope, no adjustments whatsoever. Even the dart on the side fit me right where it needed to. To me, it was just perfect. And I'll run some pictures up here of me wearing the dress, but I have to say, sewing up this pattern, there wasn't anything very difficult about it. So I'm guessing that someone who is new to sewing, and as long as they're comfortable with sewing collars with a collar band stand like that, as long as you're comfortable with doing that, I would say that this would be beginner friendly, because it was super fast to make. I love the detail of the hem. Let me take it off and show you that. I love the detail of the hem, the way they actually had a separate facing that you put in for that. And then you just flip it over and sew it down like that. I love that treatment of this hem. And it helps to make the dress hang a lot better too. The insides, I didn't do anything special. I know a lot of you ladies like to do French seams and things like that. I have a serger, and sometimes it depends on the fabric. I will do French seams, but with this denim, I did not. I just did my serge seams even around the pocket, as you can see. I just did my serged seams. But I have to tell you, it went together very fast. I am so looking forward to making this one again, making it again in a darker color, and maybe a couple other colors, because I've seen some really beautiful olive green, a dark olive green denim. I think that would be gorgeous with this dress. So anyways, that's it. I just wanted to share with you this piece that I made before I went on vacation. Love it, love it, love it. If you like this style, definitely, I give it 2 thumbs up, because it really is nice. Great fit with the little bit of stretch that I had. Everything was just perfect. I have nothing bad to say about this one. Instructions were very well illustrated as well. So that's it. I know I'm trying to keep it short for you guys. I have more coming. Thank you all again for stopping in to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy sewing. Bye now.